Archangel Michael says, "Be still for a moment and listen with your soul." A silent storm has been building around a relationship you believed no one could ever touch. But now, the winds have shifted, and something is about to break wide open. There's a voice, one you never expected, whispering pieces of your truth to the wrong ears. The walls around your secret are thinning, and a pair of footsteps is headed straight toward the door you thought no one could find. This is not a coincidence, this is not gossip, it's divine exposure sent with a purpose. The person you trusted most is not where you think they are today. They've started revealing things, subtle at first, under pressure from someone who offered them something dangerous: attention, favor, even affection. The trap was baited perfectly, and they didn't even know they walked into it. They were once your protector in silence, but something shifted in their spirit. Now they are your liability, your greatest risk, and the words they spoke will echo far louder than they expected. Someone knows what was supposed to stay hidden forever. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Another woman knows. She didn't hear it by accident, it was delivered to her like a gift wrapped in betrayal. She is not a stranger, you've either met her or felt her presence around your partner before. Her smile is too perfect, her curiosity too sharp. She has started putting together the clues, and now she has the missing piece: your name. She isn't planning to keep it quiet. Archangel Michael says the spiritual world has been watching this unfold for weeks. The shift happened the night you felt something cold in the room, but brushed it off. That wasn't just paranoia, it was a divine warning. Type Amen to get blessing 781. A text message was sent, then deleted, but not before a screenshot was taken. That screenshot is now sitting in a folder under a name you wouldn't even think to search. It's there, waiting for the right time to be used. And that time is near, closer than you know. The person holding it doesn't want money. They want power. They want to see you squirm. They want the upper hand. There's a sudden pull between silence and explosion. This secret, once sacred, is now dangling by a thread being held by unstable fingers. Your partner has already made one critical mistake that will soon be too big to fix. Type Amen to get blessing 904. There's a meeting scheduled. It's casual on the surface, just coffee, just catching up, but that's a lie. The real agenda is you. And it's already set. Two voices will talk about you in the past tense, as if your feelings never mattered. Their loyalty is cracking, and the one who promised to protect you is playing both sides now. You've been put into a dangerous triangle, one that sharpens at every angle. Someone is collecting information and shaping a false narrative. That narrative is about to be presented in a very convincing way. It'll sound polished. It'll sound real. But you'll know deep down, it's built on twisted fragments of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 1172. You may feel the urge to confront, to call, to explain, but wait. Timing is critical. Archangel Michael says to watch, not react, because there's another force coming to speak on your behalf without you saying a word. The energy around you is tense because it's being prepared. This exposure is not meant to break you, it's meant to break what was already false. You're about to see people for who they truly are. A fake friend is involved, someone who acted like they were blind to the situation but actually knew from the start. They are the mouthpiece spreading it forward, whispering behind you while smiling in front. Their hands are dirty with your name. Type Amen to get blessing 540. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your partner made a confession, but not to you. They told someone everything. They were under pressure, and they cracked. They were trying to protect themselves, but in doing so, they handed over your story. The room where this happened still holds the echo of your name. The one who heard it is acting silently now but has intentions to use it as leverage. They think this will elevate them. They have no idea what they've invited. Someone is watching your partner more closely now. They're tracing every move, every late-night call, every deleted message. The pattern is forming, and the conclusion they're drawing will shake both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 624. Your partner is scared, but not of losing you. They're scared of being found out, of being seen as weak, of not being the one in control. That fear is making them act in unpredictable ways. They may try to pin it all on you. They may say you seduced, you pursued, you knew better. But they forget, heaven keeps a record that no one can edit. Archangel Michael says the truth will strike when they least expect it. This situation is going to rise like smoke before it bursts into flames. What's hidden will scream its way into the light. And those who laughed behind your back will fall silent in shame. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You are not alone. Heaven has dispatched guardians to stand between you and humiliation. You will see signs in the form of delayed messages, strange dreams, and sudden withdrawals from those who were never truly for you. There's someone else who knows your heart. They are silently coming forward, not to expose but to help. They were led to you, not by chance, but by divine intervention. They have been in this situation themselves, and they've recognized your pain in your silence. Their voice will be the one that turns the tide when it matters most. Listen when they come. Type Amen to get blessing 234. The woman who smiled too much now holds anger in her eyes. She expected the story to give her control, but instead, it's unraveling her own foundation. She will lose something important because of her actions. The one who whispered is starting to feel guilt creeping in. They can't sleep. They check their phone obsessively, waiting for the fallout. But they can't undo what's already in motion. Your name is being protected. The angels are intercepting certain plans behind the veil. Every trap laid in darkness is being dismantled one by one. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. Don't try to fix what was built on lies. Let it fall. Let the truth rise through the rubble. Soon, you will understand why this needed to happen. The people being removed were only pretending to love you. The moment you see them crumble, you'll realize their support was always conditional. Archangel Michael says, this secret wasn't your downfall. It was their test. And they failed at the moment they chose deception over loyalty. Type Amen to get blessing 419. The one who tried to take your place can never truly wear your crown. They don't have your grace, your power, or your divine favor. They're building on envy, and it will collapse. Heaven has chosen to make this public only so you'll stop hiding your true worth. You deserve a love that doesn't require shadows. You deserve someone who will protect you even when no one's watching. Someone is coming who will love you in the open. They won't flinch at your past, your scars, or your strength. They were made to stand beside you, not behind your back. Type Amen to get blessing 306. There is a future waiting for you that is not tied to secrecy. It's filled with freedom, peace, and real connection. But to walk into it, you must let this chapter close, even if it ends loudly. You are being rescued from the grip of manipulation. What felt like romance was a rope pulling you down. Now the rope is snapping. A new voice will speak your name soon, one that carries respect, admiration, and truth. It will be the beginning of something divine. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You were never meant to remain hidden. Your light is far too bright to live behind curtains of confusion. The lies told about you will soon face the judgment of truth. You are not broken. You are becoming. And every tear you've shed is being collected for the testimony you're about to give. When this ends, you'll rise, not as a victim, but as a voice. The heavens will clap. And your enemies will kneel in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the wind that was once against you is now shifting in your favor. The secrets they tried to bury are now crawling back to haunt them. Each word they whispered behind your back is about to echo in their own downfall. The woman who thought she won your partner's attention is now seeing cracks in her illusion. What she saw as confidence in him is now crumbling into fear. He is panicking, hiding things from her, lying again, because he knows the storm he created is no longer under his control. He will act like you are the problem when cornered. He will deny his involvement, even when confronted with proof. But heaven is watching, and the truth cannot be denied when it is time. Type Amen to get blessing 1464. Someone close to you will come forward and tell you everything. They weren't strong enough to stop it before, but now they feel the guilt weighing too heavily. They want to unburden their heart and reveal the full extent of the betrayal. What they say may shock you. It may break your heart again, but it will also set you free. With that truth, you will gain back your power. Your name was spoken in a conversation meant to ruin you. But instead, that very conversation is being recorded in the spiritual world as evidence. You will see karma return like a blade that cuts cleaner than any weapon. Type Amen to get blessing 848. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. A video call was made. He said your name, casually, carelessly, but it stirred jealousy in someone watching. That moment planted a seed of doubt in their mind that is now growing into a raging storm. That woman who once believed she had won is now questioning everything. Her dreams are disturbed, her instincts are screaming. And no matter how hard he tries, he can't convince her that you were nothing. Because you weren't nothing. You were real. You were the heart he once held in both hands, and foolishly let slip for vanity. Type Amen to get blessing 153. The screenshots she's keeping? They don't just have your name, they have his lies too. She's preparing to show them, not to protect you, but to burn both sides. But heaven is already arranging it so her fire turns to ash before it touches your name. You are walking into a season of divine reversal. What they meant for destruction will elevate you. The scandal will clear out the fakes and reveal your strength. Archangel Michael says, you must not speak yet. Let silence be your armor. Let heaven do the talking. Type Amen to get blessing 9997. Soon, someone you haven't heard from in a long time will message you. They're not just checking in, they're being led by divine timing to offer support when you'll need it most. Don't push them away. They are connected to the story in a way that will surprise you. Their presence will reveal something about the betrayal you didn't know. They were watching from the outside but always knew you deserved better. Keep an eye on the calendar. The 21st will carry a shift. What was in shadows will begin surfacing, and someone will confess without realizing what they've revealed. Type Amen to get blessing 204. There will be tears. Some yours. Some theirs. But yours will be the kind that heals. Theirs will be the kind that regret can't stop. A phone will ring and shake the energy in your home. Don't ignore it. That call will reveal a name, one you suspected, but never had proof of, until now. You will sit in silence after hearing it, not from shock, but from confirmation. You always knew, deep down. But now, the truth will be standing in front of you, undeniable. Type Amen to get blessing 674. Your partner had options, but they chose the wrong path. They chose control over loyalty, image over love. Now they will taste the consequences of that decision. There's still time for you to decide what healing looks like. But know this, you do not have to return to what hurt you just because it once held you. You are being divinely redirected. There is a new connection waiting. One that will not start with lies, or be tested by secrets. This one will honor your heart and speak your name with pride, not shame. Type Amen to get blessing 112. There's someone watching your strength from afar. They see how you carry your pain with grace. They see what you've endured, and they admire your spirit. This person has not approached yet, but soon they will. They are being spiritually prepared to love you right. And when they do come, you'll feel it, not in your mind, but in your soul. They are not coming to replace anyone. They are coming because you deserve the kind of love that doesn't hide in shadows. Type Amen to get blessing 520. He will hear your name again soon, but this time, it will burn. Not because you exposed him, but because you walked away. Your peace will be louder than any revenge. The woman who tried to claim him is going to feel emptiness. Because once the drama fades, she will see the truth: she was only ever a tool to wound you. He will try to return. He will send messages, call late at night, use memories to pull you back. But you will be stronger. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Archangel Michael says, this is your divine exit. Not from pain, but from the pattern that allowed it. This is your turning point. Your voice is powerful, and your silence right now is even more sacred. You are not losing something, you are being repositioned for something that won't require secrecy. They will tell others versions of the story. Let them. What matters is the truth in your spirit. Heaven sees it all. Type Amen to get blessing 398. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. A door will close this week. It may feel sudden, but it's been planned spiritually for months. Behind that door is an ending you didn't ask for, but needed. And in front of you will be a new space. A clean space. A place where your name will not be whispered in shame but spoken with honor. The people who tried to use you as a plot twist in their story are about to become irrelevant characters in yours. You are the main character now. You always were. Type Amen to get blessing 2025. The angels are clearing the air around you. That heavy tension you felt in your chest. It's being lifted. You are stepping into a season of clarity and divine elevation. Be ready. Someone who never had the courage to tell you the truth is about to spill everything, not to hurt you, but to finally set you free. And when you hear it, you won't break. You'll breathe. You'll smile. You'll know that heaven always wins, even when the world tries to bury you. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. Archangel Michael says, this moment may feel like collapse, but it's really your crossing point. You are walking out of a web spun by manipulation, woven by hands that never truly loved you. The collapse is not your failure, it's the breakdown of what was never built to last. As you begin to rise, you'll notice silence from those who once kept your name loud on their tongues. That silence is not peace, it's fear. They are realizing now that the power they thought they had over your life has been shattered. Screenshots, secrets, and scheming whispers no longer hold you hostage. The higher forces have stepped in, blocking every attempt to control your story. This isn't just spiritual protection, it's a divine reversal of every false word spoken over you. Type Amen to get blessing 4744. A letter was drafted with your name on it, meant to humiliate you. But the hands that held it began to tremble, suddenly overwhelmed with guilt and uncertainty. Heaven placed doubt in their heart, and now they are second-guessing everything. That paper still exists, but it will never be delivered. It will be torn, deleted, discarded. And the one who wrote it will suffer the weight of their own intentions. Your partner was supposed to defend you. But instead, they tried to distance themselves when things grew uncomfortable. Let them go. They don't belong in your next chapter. Type Amen to get blessing 1113. Someone unexpected is being drawn to you now. They don't want attention, fame, or to expose the drama, they want to see you whole again. Their spirit is clean, and their interest is pure. This person knows pain, too. They carry their own scars, and because of that, they will never make yours feel like a burden. They will hold your name with care. What's coming is not just restoration, it's revelation. You'll see why the betrayal had to happen. You'll see why the love you thought was forever had to fall apart. Type Amen to get blessing 607. She thought she won. She laughed behind your back. She told others you were weak, delusional, and dramatic. But now, she's waking up to a bitter truth. He was never truly hers. Not his heart. Not his loyalty. She gained access, not affection. Now she's realizing she was part of a plan, not the plan itself. And as she watches him spiral, she will remember every time she dismissed you. That memory will haunt her, because she knows deep down, you were the one with real power. Type Amen to get blessing 7770. There's a final conversation coming. It will be quiet, but it will shake everything. Words will be spoken that cannot be taken back. Prepare yourself. He may try to twist the truth, pretend to be the victim, or shift blame. But the Archangel says, do not waver. You are not here to negotiate your worth. You are not here to justify the love you gave. You are here to rise, to walk away, and to watch from above as truth does its work. Type Amen to get blessing 388. Soon, the lies will unravel by themselves. The stories they told about you will stop making sense. People will start asking silent questions in their minds, even if they never say it out loud. The energy is shifting in your favor. The same way their betrayal felt like a knife will now feel like a key, one that unlocked your freedom. You are not going backward. The doors you closed will not open again. The love that returns will come from a cleaner soul. Type Amen to get blessing 852. They will search for you again. Late night scrolls. Anonymous messages. Quiet attempts to see if you still care. But by then, your spirit will be too high for them to reach. You won't have to block them, heaven will. You won't have to speak vengeance, God will let the truth shout without your voice. Archangel Michael says, your stillness will become your greatest thunder. Watch as the very people who misjudged you come back around in confusion. They won't know how you kept standing. They'll call it luck. But we call it grace. Type Amen to get blessing 1990. You will be invited into a space you once thought you'd never enter again. But this time, it won't be through manipulation, it will be through elevation. They'll wonder how you made it, but they won't understand the spiritual armor you wear now. Your eyes will no longer look at them with pain, but with distance. You won't need closure anymore. You will be the closure. The angels have heard your inner cries. The things you never said out loud, the doubt, the hurt, the rage. They've been writing it all down, preparing justice in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 308. You were never too emotional. You were never too trusting. You were divine. They couldn't see it then. But they will. Their greatest punishment won't be from your mouth. It will be from watching you flourish in a life they can no longer access. You were the blessing they couldn't handle. They wanted to keep you in the dark, but now, your glow is too bright. You're shining, not because of them, but despite them. Type Amen to get blessing 6660. The place where your tears once fell will become sacred ground. It will birth something new. A divine connection. A peaceful union. Heaven is clearing space for someone who doesn't hide you, who doesn't compare you, who doesn't fear your strength. This person is being drawn to your spirit like a magnet. They are walking toward you right now, perhaps not physically yet, but spiritually aligned. And when they arrive, you'll feel the difference instantly. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. The storm has passed. The betrayal has served its purpose. You are no longer broken, you are born again in power. Your next steps are being guided by divine hands. You will not fail. You will not beg for love again. That version of you is gone. This version of you walks in light, in truth, and in full confidence. The same way they misused your trust will now echo as their biggest regret. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Let the story spread. Let the whispers echo. Because what they said in secret, heaven is about to shout from the rooftops, but for your glory. You are not what they said. You are what you survived. And now, you are what's next. This chapter ends with a rising. And that rising, is you. Type Amen to get blessing 3333.